Hello, Bodkin here. My steering wheel's facing the wrong way, but never mind. This is just a guide on buying cars in the UK, mainly used older second-hand cars. First, you need to set a budget of how much you want to spend, and you've got. Also, allow at least £500 for repairs, because when you're buying an older car, there's going to be some bits that need sorting out. Secondly, you need to do an insurance quote. It's best to have this in place just in case you buy that car, you see. When you go and look at the car, it's important you don't take a lot of cash with you and that you take somebody with you, and also that it's not at night on your own, because it's quite dangerous with a lot of money. I'm not going to cover test drives and what to look for. I'll do another video on that. But if you're happy with the car, don't be frightened to negotiate politely. If you're polite, you'll always get a bit further with a seller. And make sure you give it a really good test drive of at least 20 minutes, not just a run around the block. If you're happy with this and you've agreed a price, ensure you get a receipt from the seller with his signature and the date and the make and model of the car on paper. Also, ensure the seller has the V5, the logbook of the car, in his name, and it matches his name and the address you go to. This is very important because unscrupulous sellers can have logbook loans against a car. You don't want to be involved in that. Also, before you go, or on your phone, if you've got good mobile access on the internet, run a HPI test. This will normally cover if the car's been in a bad accident, and also that there's no finance owing on the car. This is very important. You're going to end up in a lot of trouble, and I've known people to have bought cars that have been stolen. So you must do a HPI check on the car. Ensure the car is MOT'd and taxed. You can tax a car from the green slip or from the V5 on the car's logbook. There'll be a way of doing this. And if you get a friendly seller, he'll help you, but this is when you really need an experienced person with you, especially if it's your first car. So ensure the car's taxed, MOT'd and insured. You must do this, or it could result in a lot of trouble if the police stop you with their cameras. It's quite a simple process, but you must do what I advise as handy tips. And also ensure the car's filled up with enough fuel, ensuring you're using the right type of fuel. If you can think of any more comments and suggestions about buying cars, please put them in the comments box below. Some car dealers will also sort finance out for you if you want to go down that route, but it can be quite expensive. You'd always pay about 30% less buying a private car from a private seller, but there's more pitfalls. And if you buy a car from a car dealer, they will have more rules and regulations, and you will have more comeback, but you will pay a little bit more. Some car dealers also have warranties with their cars, but sometimes these aren't always brilliant. So just look into the warranty they provide, ask them before you go and look at the car. And also with a car dealer, make sure they've been established for many years. This is a good tip. So there you go, a guide on buying a used car.